Hi, friends. It's Eric here, talking to French people. And this guy here, to my left, is Horsemumbler. You may recall him from such live streams as the Talking French people live stream, where he comes in and alternately scolds and agrees with me, depending on what I'm saying. Um, and I'm here in beautiful Taos, New Mexico, I believe it is, or something like that. It's in Arizona and New Mexico, one of those states. It's a different time zone. I forgot about the time change. This place told you it was going to be here too. I forgot about the time change.
An undisclosed location north of the border.
Yeah, I will tell you that here at this location, it was definitely built on a Native American graveyard. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure most of the whole Southwest is. Good evening, y'all. Oh, I can see the comments and everything. I've never done this on my phone before.
I was just thinking this morning how this place is something of a cemetery.
Mm-hmm. Tucson in general, or this particular condo complex?
In general.
Hmm. Here's the thing. I've been a lot of places before, and I've been to this city before. I've been to Phoenix before. I've been to Tempe before. I like this part of Arizona. It's pretty good. It's pretty picturesque. There's some little mountains back in the background. I took a picture uh, from the top of this little hill and nice background of trees and mountains and everything. It's a nice part of Arizona. Anyway, we're here to type Horsemumbler, and I don't really want to type him. I would like the participants in the live stream to type him, ideally. I would like them to ask questions and see what he says in response. I have not really begun to type him at all. I've had a brief conversation with him. Mostly I've talked. And still think I have him narrowed down to a couple possible types. He's got self-identification as a given type, which he's informed me of, which I will not inform the viewing audience of. If he has any typing questions, I will relay them to him and see what answer he gives. Can you possibly bring another medium that would allow us to look at the chat better? Like either your phone or if you have like a laptop?
I have my own, and then there's a desktop in there where we can relocate to a somewhat.
But we spent so much time building this little edifice to prop this thing up with.
Right, it would be a shame to.
I mean, I'm gonna spend hours working on that. You want to move? We can move. I would like to be able to see the comments if ever possible to see the chat so I could read them. Because they kind of disappear fast in my old eyes.
There are more comfortable chairs in the other room.
Horseman versus an ESFJ, says Dolan. Would you like to ask a question maybe before just determining what his type is? Could you do that, please? I would love for somebody to just maybe try to figure it out rather than just throw random guesses out there. What's your chocolate?
I should get my glasses.
What's your chocolate dick mix? I can't read shit. I need to get my glasses too. Do I have any in here? I think they're in the car, unfortunately. I'm used to seeing this on a TV. What's your chocolate risk mold? What is the Horsemumbler? What is that? Horsemumbler on stream? Yeah, that's Horsemumbler. Do you actually mumble at horses?
Sometimes.
Yeah, well, I mean, everybody occasionally mumbles at horses.
Mostly we keep our mouths shut.
Hmm. The horses don't mumble at you either. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, not much.
It's a mutually reciprocal non-mumbleness.
Mhm.
What it do, gangsta? What it do, gangsta? I don't know how to interpret that question. What it do, gangsta? Good evening, host Eric. Good evening, Horsemumbler. It is lovely to meet you. Did you two have fun? Well, I just met him a little while ago.
The fun has only just begun.
Yeah, the excitement. Like right now, we're at level 1 excitement. I expect to get all the way up to level 3 excitement out of 10. We could push it even all the way to 4. It's possible. Depends what we do. Like we could go pretend skydiving. I don't want to actually go skydiving, but we could act like we're skydiving while just standing on the ground. That would be like level 4 excitement, I think. So anyway, your job here today as participant in this live stream is to type Horsemumbler. Man, I wish I was there. That's not a typing question. You could protect the floor is lava? Oh, pretend the floor is lava. Can you read them out loud? Can you read them better than me? My eyes are bad. Or you stay here for a second and keep down the live stream while I go get my glasses from the car. Be right back. I won't be loud at the door, I promise. Ooh, he's got a manga. Come on,
You mean the djembe?
The song that has the word conga in it. I'll be right back.
Okay. See you in a bit. That was good. I've got the slammiest damn door, and
I should take a cigarette with me since I'm going.
That's
I also have your lighter in my hand. It seems silly to not smoke one while I'm going outside.
Have one?
Oh yeah, sure.
Hardly ever.
And I take this glass of water with me. Don't worry. I won't break the glass and I'll bring it back. It is not just a ploy to steal your glass. Okay.
The door is loud. Eric and I are both FE types. These wood frame condos, if you're not careful about the door, it shakes the frame and go thump. And so, trying to glimpse some chat. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello, Winston's mom. No. I think I have a much better idea. I'm just going to use my phone.
Okay, so who thinks Horsemumbler is an extrovert?
This is
Nobody in their right mind?
it's interesting having the.
Look what I found outside. This adorable heart rock. Rachel, if you're watching, this is for you. This heart. This P is for Peter Dintage. And this I is for whoever's name starts Isaiah Rude. Anyway, I'll put your heart rock back before I'm on my way out. So now I have my glasses. Let me put them on, and we will make more progress in this live stream. Well, see, I have to go closer to me though, because such is the ways of the Force.
And the excellent field expedient variable angle phone stand.
Painted rocks?
I
think it's part of the red curve, actually. I'm trying to put it back.
That is what was that?
Do you prefer cats or dogs or neither? Is that a difficult question? Cats or dogs or neither? Is that difficult?
I don't like.
You don't like.
I don't like
questions that ask you what you like better. Is that what you're saying? You don't like questions that ask you what things you like better? Oh, this is at Horsemumbler 1. I thought Chad IST.
I don't like either or like questions like that.
Either or like questions. I see. So you wouldn't like a question like, do you prefer pasta or rice? I'm not asking you that. I'm asking if you wouldn't like that question. What if it was the waiter?
I would want. I would want. I would want a qualifier, some context, some.
What if the waiter asked you? Do you want the rice or the pasta? Would that be okay?
Yes, that would be fine. But I would.
Would you know the answer?
Yes, I think so. But it would. But you know.
Depend on what else you're getting.
It would depend on what I was getting, where I was. It would.
Yeah. Have you and our host Eric eaten anything?
I'm not going to order rice with my meatballs. I'm not going to order, pasta with certain things.
Here's the thing. No, we haven't eaten yet. I will take you out to dinner at some point. I ate a late lunch and later than I thought because I forgot about the time change. So I'm not really hungry, but we'll go out to dinner. Maybe, I don't know, within an hour or so. Do you know of a good place around here, Horsemumbler?
Yeah, I know a few. I know a few good places.
This is Horsemumbler's pad. It's not a pet store. Whoever asked that. Why would you ask that? What if the waiter asked you, do you want the cat or the dog? If you had to eat one, which would you rather eat? Which do you think would taste better? Is that kind of question okay? Which do you think would taste better? It's a little different.
No opinion.
No opinion.
I have no.
I know. I wish I didn't have to use them, Joel, Nathan, Henry. I'm unfortunately looking at my phone instead of the computer screen, so I can't see the chat.
No experience to reference.
You have no experience to reference. Well, what if you were on a game show and the question had been determined by a panel of experienced experts, and your job was to guess correctly to see if you got the right answer? Which do you think would seem more delicious, a cat or a dog? Or less undelicious?
Can I know the?
Here's the context. You were having dinner with Xi Jinping. He asked you, do you prefer cats or dogs? You think it might be important to the negotiations. I guess you're working in my administration. You're some sort of diplomat to China. It's probably a metaphor, you think. You're not sure what he means in this metaphor, but you know it means some sort of archetypal meaning to him and to the Chinese people.
He's asked if I like cats or dogs to eat more.
Mm-hmm. What could the metaphor mean? Well, they're both Chinese years, right?
I think I don't know.
Would you try to research the possible metaphorical meanings if he said, think about it, I'll give you time. I'll ask you in 1 hour. Here's your phone. Would you research it? How would you go about researching that?
I don't know. I would. I would have to sit and think a little bit. First, a while, I'd do a quick scatterbrain review of what I thought I knew, and
Okay, so I mean, when you say sit and think on it a bit, would it be trying to figure shit out, or just trying to remember what you already know, or trying to come to some sort of NI conclusion
a
about
bit of everything? Just try and just assemble the right gestalt from which to go. Yeah.
Now, if on this same game show you were tasked with doing an interpretive dance that expressed to people smart city planning, do you think you'd be able to win that competition? An interpretive dance expressing smart urban planning. Probably not going to have a lot of jazz hands, right?
Total toss up.
Total toss up. Let's name dinner before we eat it.
I'm sorry. I may be a bit too tired and hungry to.
All right, well, let's go eat. Let's go eat, okay? All right, let's go eat. And I'll tell you what, after dinner, we'll go back to the hotel. We'll live stream again, or we'll make a video, maybe not live stream, and but just make a video. And we'll have food in our bellies, and we'll get a cup of coffee or something. We'll see how it goes, okay? And then if you're still tired, we'll take you back to your house. You get a good night's sleep, and we'll pick up in the morning. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Friends, thanks for being here. We'll be back with you later after we eat. Okay. So how do I end this on this phone?
See you all next episode.
How do I end it?
Square button maybe.
That's chat.
Oh, all right.
Click end.
The X maybe. Are you sure?